After a long summer where the Milwaukee Bucks won the 2021 NBA championship, the NBA season finally kicks off today. Are you guys excited? Because I know I am. I'm ready to get back into basketball mode. And on this video, I want to talk about who I feel like is going to win this year's awards. That means MVP, rookie of the year, stuff like that. And also who I think is going to win the NBA Finals or Eastern Conference Finals or so forth. But before we get into all that, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. It'll help the channel out a lot. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers. Help your boy out. You know what I mean? Show your boy some love. But let's go ahead and get into the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Now, the first award I want to talk about is Most Improved Player. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give that to Michael Porter Jr. And here's the main reason why. Jamal Murray is hurt. Now, I say this because if the Denver Nuggets really want to make a big playoff push, like a big one, like a top 3, maybe even a 1 seed, he's going to have to elevate his game and average 20, 23 points, maybe 7 rebounds. He's not really an assist guy, so I can't really give him that. Step it up on defense. You know, they're still going to be a playoff team, even if he just averages, I don't know, maybe 16, 17, something like that. But I believe since Jamal Murray is out, he's going to get more jump shots. He's going to be more in the offense of the team, even though his point guard is a center, and I understand how that could be uncomfortable. You get me? Because it's a person on the post, most likely running the point. But I feel like he'll have the ball in his hand a little bit more. If Jokic doesn't have the ball in his hands, I believe he will. That's why I have him winning Most Improved Player. Now, the runner-up I have winning Most Improved Player is Jaren Jackson. Maybe his defense get a little better. Maybe his offense gets a little better. Shoots a little bit more threes. Become a clear second to Jamal Murray. And maybe the Mavericks can make the playoffs. We'll see. But that's my runner-up for Most Improved Player. But I think MPJ was going to win it. Now, the other award I have is Defensive Player of the Year. And the player I believe is going to win that is Anthony Davis. Finally. I feel like he's finally going to win this award. I feel like the issue with Anthony Davis is he doesn't necessarily try as hard every possession, which makes him not win awards like Most Valuable Player or Defensive Player of the Year. He doesn't try as hard, even though his talent level is definitely a Defensive Player of the Year. If he really tries hard, he is going to win Defensive Player of the Year because he's such a versatile defender. He could be a rim protector. You can't really body him in the paint. He could steal the ball. He could guard on the perimeter. He's fast. He's not slow-footed. He's perfect. He's perfect on defense. It's no real flaw he has on the defensive end of the floor. The only flaw that he has is himself. It's something in him that's a flaw that I feel like he can find. I feel like that's a flaw that he can find himself and be like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for defensive player of the year. I'm gonna go for MVP this year, man. Who's better than me at defense? Who's better than me in the league? Period. Who's better than me? He has to have that integrity about himself, and when he has that, the sky's the limit for this guy. The sky's the limit. Now the runner-up, I'll go Giannis, but I don't think it's gonna be him. Period, just because of voter fatigue, and that's a real thing. Voter fatigue is a real thing where a guy keeps getting voted in for all of these MVPs or whatever it could be. and voters be like, man, we gave it to him already. We're not going to give it to him even this year, even though he probably does deserve it. But that's the runner-up. I got Giannis as my runner-up. Now, the next award that I have is Rookie of the Year. Okay, now for Rookie of the Year, I know it might be a little generic to say that the number one pick is going to be the Rookie of the Year. It's not going out on a limb or anything like that. But I believe Cade Cunningham is going to be Rookie of the Year now. Here's the reason why. I feel like Detroit is not going to be a good team. So he's going to be able to put up as many shots as he wants, make all the mistakes that he needs, and he's going to have the highlights. He's going to have the stats that maybe some other rookies may not have. And I feel like his abilities can at least average 16, 17 points a game, maybe dish out 7 assists, maybe go ahead and get like 6 rebounds. You know, I'm not sure how good he is on defensively. You know, I have to see. But in my honest opinion, he's going to probably win Rookie of the Year. Now, Jalen Green might be a close second, but they're kind of like on the same boat where they don't really have nobody to really challenge them on their teams. They're both on bad teams, so Jalen Green might win it. But if I have to put on like money down on the line, I'll probably pick Cade Cunningham. Now, for the other award that we have is Sixth Man of the Year. Now, this one is tricky because the person I got as Sixth Man of the Year is Jordan Poole from the Golden State Warriors. But the thing that makes it tricky for him, that he might just be most improved. You know, because I feel like this guy can be that good. Like the things I've been seeing in preseason, the things that other people have been telling me about his work ethic and all these other type of things. He's playing with Steph Curry, so he's going to motivate him, teach him how to play the game. Draymond's going to teach him how to play the game. This is a championship team within 5 years or so. At the end of the day, even though Golden State may not be the Nets or the Lakers of today, they was the Nets and the Lakers of yesterday. You know what I mean? And that blood is still in that franchise right now. So maybe some of that blood can get into him, and he can be a most improved player, or you never know, he may be an all-star this year. But I assume Clay's going to come back, and I assume he's going to go to the bench. This is me assuming. Now, if that happens, he is going to win Sixth Man of the Year. He's probably damn near hands down. I don't. Only other person I can think of that can challenge him is Jordan Clarkson, the runner-up, and that's who I got running up for Sixth Man of the Year. Other than that, I feel like he's going to win Sixth Man of the Year, no problem. When Clay gets back, he's going to come off the bench and he's going to get buckets. Period. Now, for the last individual award that we have is MVP. Now, for the MVP, I got James Harden winning MVP. Now, it might sound crazy that you'll think, oh man, KD's going to win over James Harden. But the thing is with KD, he gets injured. That's the only thing about KD. And James Harden proven throughout the season, throughout his whole entire career, to be very durable. And he could be very durable. He could run a whole team. He could run a whole offense. He could be very efficient. He could be unstoppable at times in the regular season. Like this guy, I think he averaged like 37 points like 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Even though he's on the team playing with KD, and that may take a few votes away. I mean, the only other guy I can see winning MVP over him is Giannis. And like what I said, the voter fatigue is real, where they're not going to vote Giannis another time, because this would be his third MVP. This would have been his third MVP if Giannis won it this year. Now, if that wasn't the case, maybe Giannis would probably win MVP, because Giannis is kind of sort of a lone star in his city. I mean, you have Chris, you have Drew, but they're not KD, they're not Anthony Davis. You know what I mean? Like some of these other teams have legit superstars. You feel me? So I feel like James Harden is going to win MVP of this season. Now, the last prediction I got for you guys
legitimate
today
concerns for a player that will give him some breathing time on
NBA
offense,
champion.
despite some questionable
Now,
decision to
modest
play more
opinion,
center to
the
provide
Los
spacing for
Angeles
LeBron's and
Lakers
Westbrook's
will
drive and
be
kick
the
game. When
NBA
healthy, AD is the
champions.
best big in the NBA, and LeBron
I
is
really
still
feel like they're
LeBron.
gonna
Russ has
figure
his
it
faults,
out.
but he'll have
And
more
now it's
space
gonna
and
be
open
rough
lanes
at
to
the
the
beginning of
basket
the
than ever. The
season. It's
Lakers
gonna
are
look
still the
ugly.
favorites
The
to come out of the
rust
West.
may not look as perfect, but as soon as they figure it out and as soon as they get it together, I feel like we're gonna run through the West. We're going to just absolutely run through the West. I doubt we lose less than 2 games against anybody that we play against in the West in the playoffs out of all 3 teams that we play against. And now in the finals, that's where it's going to get tough. I assume we're going to play against the Nets. Now, that's a competitive team. They got James. They have KD and LeBron. I feel like since LeBron, he got a little bit worse. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit worse. Where KD is almost better than him. Now, I still feel like LeBron James is the best player on earth. I still feel that in my heart. He was injured last year, and he won the championship the year before, but he was injured last year, so you can take what you want with that. You could say maybe somebody else. You could say Giannis is better or whatever. I'm not gonna argue against you. You know what I mean? If you say something like that, but I still feel like LeBron James is the best player on earth. So therefore, I feel like he's not gonna let the Lakers just lose or just go out sad or anything like that. I feel like we have the shooters, we have the vet experience. I feel like Carmelo Anthony is pretty underrated right now. They're kind of bringing back some of the key guys that they had in the championship team. Like today or the day before, they brought back Avery Bradley, you know, and that's that. I really feel like the Los Angeles Lakers are going to win the NBA championship. Now, it's not going to look pretty during the regular season. I'm not even going to lie about that. It's probably going to look pretty rough. But as soon as they figure it out, this is going to be a very competitive team, and it's going to be very hard to stop. But anyways, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I make other NBA basketball videos, so you want to go ahead and check those out. Leave a comment, subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel up to 100K subscribers. That's my first goal. You got to start off with something, you know. So help your boy out. Subscribe. Leave a like, a comment. Other than that, Playboy Zumi. Yo.